today, NNPC, the sole importer of PMS, we're importing at market price, and we're selling at 162 naira per liter today. Looking at the current market situation, the actual price could have been anywhere between 211 that you have mentioned and around 234 naira to the liter. The meaning of this is that consumers are not paying for the full value of the PMS that we are consuming, and therefore somebody is bearing that cost. As we speak today, the difference is being carried in the books of NNPC, and I can confirm to you that NNPC may no longer be in position to carry that burden because we cannot continue to carry it on our books. That is why early last year, if you recall, the full deregulation of the PMS market was announced, and we have followed this through until we got to September when prices shifted above 145. Some social issues came up, particularly with trade unions and other civil societies, leading to an engagement between us and organized labor, which prevented the eventual implementation of the actual market price of the petroleum product at that time. Those engagements are continuing, and the objective of those engagement is actually not to prevent deregulation, but to make sure that there is sufficient framework on ground to ensure that consumers pay for the actual price of this product and that they are not exploited. And secondly, to also put some relief on the way such that the effect or potential effect of a PMS price increase are not transferred to the ordinary people. And in that respect, as my minister has mentioned, part of it is to deepen the autogas program. The autogas program will be able to deliver alternative fuel for vehicles, including keke napevs, such that the price you will pay for per liter equivalent will probably be about half of that of PMS at its current price, and surely below the 162 naira per liter that we are seeing today. So those engagements have been matured so that we can deliver on the promises of government to make sure that alternative fuel is created. Certain benefits are put on the table which will ease out any pain that will bring. So as we speak today, I will not say we're in a subsidy regime, but we're in a situation where we are trying to exit this subsidy or the underpriced sale of PMS until we come to in terms of the full value of the product in the market. What is also useful is a very good opportunity to also say that PMS today sells across our borders anywhere above 300 naira to the liter, any of our borders, any of our neighbors, and in some places up to 500 to 550 naira to the liter. And I'm sure you have seen in very, very media, I just saw one today, that in some countries, the Nigerian fuel is the alternative fuel. In fact, the primary fuel, and we are supplying almost everybody in the West African region. I know also that it's very difficult to continue to afford this because we have our own issues, and that's why eventual exit from this is completely inevitable. When that will happen, I do not know, but I know that there are engagements that are going on. Government is very concerned about the natural impact of price increases to our transportation and other consumer segments of our society. And as soon as those engagements are taken to very logical conclusions, that I'm sure that the market price of these PMS will be allowed to play at the right time. So our current consumption is evacuation from our depots, about 60 million liters per day. You are selling at 162 naira to the liter. Your current market price is around 234, actual market price today. So the difference between the two, multiplied by 60 million times 30 will give you per month. I don't have the numbers now. This is a simple arithmetic that we can do. But if you want exact figures from our books, I do not have it this moment, but it's anywhere between 100 billion and up to 120 billion per month. The key issue today now is not really about negotiation with labor, but it's about the promise of Mr. President that we must put a structure that will bring relief to the ordinary people by way of providing alternative and cheap fuel, which we are pursuing vigorously to make sure that the auto gas program of this administration comes to fruition. And also to provide any other support that is necessary to make sure that any changes to price of PMS will not hurt the ordinary people. And thirdly, to make sure that in terms of pricing, you are able to make sure that price is at the best price that is possible in the market, such a way that when oil marketing companies commence import, which I would like to connect this to that question on the oil marketing companies, then we will be in position to assure Nigerians that the price they are paying for is the actual value of the PMS that they are buying. And this also is tied to the question around the DSDP. DSDP is the process that we are using today to essentially sell our crude oil to oil marketing companies, and they will sell back PMS to us in exchange for the crude oil that they are taking from us. This is the framework that is on ground today for the purpose of importing PMS into the country. And because NNPC is doing it 100%, you are seeing all the exposures are with the NNPC. So upon the full implementation of the regulation, we will expect the oil marketing companies will immediately commence import, even now, so that that burden of import will be taken away from the NNPC, or even the supply, even when local refining is made available, so the NNPC will not be the sole supplier of PMS into this market. So once this situation arises, you will assure that the DSDP program will automatically vanish, because you will have no further need for it, because market forces will now determine the import and export. We know there's one major challenge why oil marketing companies are not started importing, which is around access to foreign exchange, and we're working on this with the Central Bank of Nigeria, and as soon as that is available, oil marketing companies will also resume import of petroleum product. I hope this answers all your concerns. Thank you.